In the rearview mirror for teams, this is when things, I think, Clark, start to get more difficult. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I agree 100%, Kevin. I mean, depth and health really matter a ton this late in the season. You know, teams that have a strong bench, I think, are that much harder to prepare for and beat.
Now here's Wiggins. The shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Ross. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Here's Wiggins. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Rubio, the pass to Hill. Wiggins against Ross. 5 on the clock. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Now Lowry, he's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. DeRozan against Levine. Outside DeRozan. And poor shot selection there, not a high percentage look for him. Wiggins dishes to Levine. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
To the inside, and the shot goes in.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now here's Wiggins, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Pass to Hill. Kicks it out to Rubio. Wiggins with it. From past the arc. Valanciunas grabs the board.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
DeRozan passes to Lowry. Inside, Valanciunas. Rebound, Minnesota. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Now here's DeRozan. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Patterson setting the pick for DeRozan. Driving inside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Perry's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. DeRozan against Levine. Pass to Perry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
DeRozan finds Valanciunas. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Lowry traps in the tray.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Perry passes to Levine. They set the pick. And the 3 off target.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Ross kicks to DeRozan. Raptors moving the ball around. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Levine. Rubio in the corner. Over Lowry. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, Levine is out there to score, but if there's a better option, he's also a willing passer.
Valanciunas with a screen on Levine. Here's DeRozan. Up and in on the layup. DeRozan's got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Wiggins. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Wiggins just staying with it, refusing to let the defense get the better of him there.
Now Patterson. And here is Ross, covered by Wiggins. And here is Ross. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Clippers. 6 to shoot. Patterson can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 5. On the wing, Levine. DeRozan defending. Rubio the pass to Levine. Wiggins against Ross. Wiggins left side. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
DeRozan inside. Over Levine, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Toronto ahead, up 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Clippers. Up top, DeRozan. Dunn covering. Rebound, Minnesota. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose, because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Now here's DeRozan after Jordan Hill's miss. Left side, Joseph shoots it up. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Rush. Dunn outside. Hill sets the screen for Dunn. Shoots over DeRozan. Dunn misses. Toronto shooting well. 50% from the floor. Lets a floater go. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Boy, what a nice touch from DeRozan. The savvy veteran makes it look so easy when he scores there.
Pass to Rush. Fires the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Toronto leading by 7. In the corner, Powell with it. Outside, Joseph. Sullinger with a screen for Joseph. And Jones sends it back. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Dunn against DeRozan. Dunn misses. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Banging inside Siakam. Second chance points. I love it.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the evening. So both teams changing it up here.
One shot.
And Siakam, no good on that one. And as always, GA, some very exciting players entering the league. Any rookies to you stand out so far?
Well, first overall pick, Ben Simmons. He's basically a 6'10" point guard who's great defensively. I also really like Jaylen Brown and Brandon Ingram. Both can really put the ball in the basket.
First in field goal percentage, and what a job they've done converting turnovers into points. Second in the league in that category. It really speaks to their collective tenacity.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. And he knocks down the first one. Minnesota making some changes. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Lee, and Wiggins is subbed in for Brandon Rush. He's off on the second. Raptors leading by 8. Oh, the lob to DeRozan, and stolen by Dunn. Here's Wiggins. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
The Timberwolves have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Left side, Jones. To the left side wing. Here's Dunn. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Outside, Joseph. Ross on the wing. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Siakam inside the three-point line. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Some changes for Minnesota. Hill, he's checked in for Patton. Zach LaVine comes in for Dunn. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Jones. And then for Toronto, Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Siakam. Powell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Corey Joseph. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Powell against LaVine. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Over Ross. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Raptors leading by 8. Powell with it. Still without a basket. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rubio taking his time here. Pass to Levine. Zhang with a screen on Powell. Levine, good.
A solid threat from deep. I like when Levine is looking to let it fly from there.
Powell dishes to Lowry. A minute 20 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Look, Kyle Lowry can never rely on being the bigger guy on the floor. So he has to rely on his smarts and guile and toughness instead. He's a very, very high IQ player.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Levine against Powell. To the middle. Here's Hill. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill. Here's Lowry. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at Toronto. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And I think for Toronto, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now, here's Valanciunas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Sunday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And looking at the Boston matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
First one falls for him.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And so Lowry nails both of them. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. Levine against Powell. Levine kicks to Wiggins. Outside, Levine. Jang with the screen for Levine. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Raptors.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Puts up a deep 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Raptors lead by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the players of the week. Looking at the East, Jimmy Butler.
Man, Butler's on one tonight. It's like he's in the Jimmy Buckets mode. Been over.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Toronto Raptors.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors. They lead by 7. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And good that time. DeRozan's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Toronto. DeRozan's gone a nice 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Rubio the pass to Levine. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Ross. Back to Lowry. And here is Patterson. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Levine, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Patrick Patterson.
Levine is so good at putting pressure on the defense and drawing fouls. He's an active, engaged scorer.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Levine.
When you couple Levine's shooting touch with his explosive athleticism, very easy to see why scouts were so high on him coming into the draft.
And he makes both free throws.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Raptors leading by 7. DeRozan surveying the D. To the paint, and stolen by Jang. Lowry against Levine. Hill, no good. Raptors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. DeRozan Drives to the hoop, and he converts the layup. DeRozan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Fifth and fewest turnovers per game. 7th in opponent points per game. And they're in the top 10 in field goal percentage. They know when to push the action and when to pull it back.
And talking again about the job they've done keeping their turnovers down. It's not that they play it safe. They play in control. And that's an important difference. And Zhang kicks to Rubio. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Wiggins has got 8.
Building and establishing comfort in the jump shot, something Wiggins has going for him now.
Valanciunas with a screen on Levine. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist from DeRozan. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, Levine. Rebound by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Lowry. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Misses in close. For Minnesota, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Wiggins against Ross. Kicks it out to Rubio. Over Lowry. Drops it in from 11 feet.
This is a part of the floor that Rubio can exploit. The in-between area.
Toronto leading by 7. Toronto calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rush comes in for Wiggins, and it's done in for Ricky Rubio. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam's checked in. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. DeRozan against Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Dunn. 4 on the clock, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Terrence Ross.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Minnesota making a switch here. Perry's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 7. Dunn passes to Levine. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Levine kicks to Dunn. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. Levine deciding where to go with it. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this time.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here's Zhang. Nothing on the board. Levine finds Zhang. Dunn outside. Zhang with a screen on Lowry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, I tell you what, Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. A stat sheet stuffer for sure. He scores it. He passes it well. Also gets to the glass from his position.
For Minnesota, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Patton, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Then for the Raptors, Jared Sullinger's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Powell comes in for Terrence Ross. And Corey Joseph subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Raptors leading by 8. Joseph down low. Lowry against Levine. Lowry's shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Patton. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Sullinger, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. Joseph against Levine. Perry passes to Rush. Dunn looking over the floor. From the high post, he drills it. And so it's Toronto holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jones, the pass to Perry. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Rush kicks to Jones. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Minnesota. Pass to Sullinger. Shoots from 14. Here's DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
It's pretty clear that DeMar DeRozan is an outstanding athlete. He can outrun you, he might outwork you, and he's able to be everywhere on the floor, and he does it with kind of unique grace and finesse.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Rush. DeRozan against Dunn. Shoots over DeRozan. Dunn misses.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Now here's Powell. Back to Joseph. To Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Jones kicks to Dunn. Back to Jones. There's the screen. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Sullinger. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Raptors also changing it up. Damari Carroll comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Norman Powell. Timberwolves trail by 9. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Joseph, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Anderson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told them they have to attack the basket. He said, we are settling for way too many jumpers, guys. Move the ball, push it inside, and make them defend in the post. It's time to attack. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Toronto leading by 9. Now here's Ross. Pass to Carroll. This one for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Carroll's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
He is a legit catch-and-shoot option. Damari Carroll comfortable rising up as soon as he gets it.
Joseph sets a screen for Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
The Raptors call timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Joseph. Hill comes in for Rush. Levine's checked in for Dunn. And Ricky Rubio's subbed in for Jones. And then for Toronto, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Patterson comes in for Damari Carroll. And it's Lowry in for Joseph. Lowry can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 9. Levine dishes to Wiggins. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, magnet for fouls. Wiggins' explosiveness gives him a great advantage against most any defender.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Patterson a screen on Levine. Here's DeRozan. And that's collected by Hill. Timberwolves trail by 7. Levine finds Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And to get open is Jang. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really good job of working the interior. You got to work it. You got to work it a bit. Wiggins attacking is able to draw the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Patterson. Now DeRozan. 1:52 left in the fourth. Now here is Lowry. Clock at 6. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Rubio's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Chang with a screen on Lowry. Wiggins in the post. He's guarded by Ross. Wiggins passes to Levine. Fires from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Lowry dishes to Patterson. Out to DeRozan. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. They need this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is something DeRozan does all too well. I mean, presses the issue, forces the issue, and then gets the defense to overcommit.
Cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Rubio outside, puts up a 3. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession, and the Timberwolves call time here. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Levine can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside DeRozan. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that stretches their lead to 8. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Wiggins. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. .23 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Minnesota calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Wiggins missing. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.